does the CMA have or promote specifically that the youth can access? And this is the youth of Kenya, whether they are here or they are abroad. In what ways does the CMA address the youth?
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Madam PSRL. All the products which are on the exchange are available even to the youth.
Yeah.
But I hear you, because I think youths are a bit very selective. They want things which happen like that.
Yeah.
And what we have seen through the innovations the chairman spoke about, certain products have been tweaked to bring in the issue of convenience using the phone, and then obviously return coming in few days, because I think that is what attracts the youth. Some of those products have been tested, and we may be launching a few of them in a few months. Of course, after we went through a process of just ensuring they were safe enough. So those have come through the regulatory sandbox the chairman spoke about.
I see.
We also intentionally decided that we will be strong on the online forex trading so that we protect the youth who engage in most of the trading. So what we have now is a class of our own licensed local people under our control, just to ensure that as they engage, they are doing it maybe in a more safer environment. But let me speak to derivatives. You know, youths like exciting kind of ranges. We have a derivatives market, which is, I think, the second in Africa. A few contracts are listed on it. Perhaps it is part of this discussion we are saying it needs to be known out there, because you can hedge your risk in a derivatives market. As we speak now, a number of contracts, around 12, are listed on the exchange. And we hope the youth will be interested in such. As the chairman spoke about commodities, we are also looking at forward contracts, which of course can be traded on the exchange. And I know youth will like to venture into things like those. But to be very honest, I think even the vanilla kind of products which are listed, the shares. By the way, Madam PS, most of the foreign investors come in because of the returns they get. In fact, if you look at most of the direct flows of foreign exchange into here, it's because if you compare our return on investment, it's usually very high. What we notice is perhaps Kenyans are not very much aware. So foreigners keep on taking advantage of this. And I think it is the message, and of course you heard the chairman say, for a few months now, we've seen quite a lot of domestic, engagement in some of these markets. We are hopeful that as we test most of the other products in the sandbox, of course we'll get more products where the youths want to play. Of course, as I discuss this, I think there is the issue of crypto-related assets. Is a discussion. I think we are all aware that our youth are engaging, but we are looking at how do we have a policy position which does not expose us in terms of financial stability, but allowing people to engage in those very new products.
Very good, exciting, and I look forward to see where that conversation takes us. Whether it's Web 3.2, can I buy real estate on the web, and that kind of thing. I'm looking forward to hearing more about that at a later date. But you've spoken about information being critical. So where can people find this information about, CMA? What are some of the various available products and so on? I know we will run some webinars together where we can speak to the diaspora about all of the various opportunities and what they can do, how they can immediately plug in. But for those who are looking for information right away, where do they find this information?
So let me.
Yeah.
One, we have our licensed persons. So we license exchanges, securities, depositories, and then of course the other list of licensees like investment banks, brokers. So if you interact with any of this, there are websites. You can find a lot of this information accessible. But as CMA, we do have a website which has quite a lot of this information.
Okay.
However, I think we have invested so much in investor education and awareness. We want to see how to engage in person, online, with those who are interested, so that we can, of course, put color to some of the information you find maybe in your website. We can talk to you to understand. So still, if you look at the website, you'll see our contacts people. Their contacts are there. We are very much available to have those discussions. But on the website, so CMA, licensed persons, you will find a lot of this information. And then, of course, if you get in touch with us, again, we will see how to share.
Excellent. I think we will share both the website of CMA, but also all of your contact information here on this video and on our various social media platforms. But also, we look forward to the webinar and the continuous engagement. The investor education will be circulating some of the other information that you share with us to the diaspora, and we look forward to working with you. Yes, Chair.
I just want to, there's this sense that the capital markets is only for very sophisticated investors. So that it is excluding the majority of Kenyans from investing opportunities. We are fully cognizant of this situation, and our strategic plan for these 5 years has been aligned with the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. And as a result, we are looking and crafting and engaging the sector to come up with products that at the end of the day speak to the common man. So when you hear derivatives, most people have no idea what derivatives are. And we don't want to demystify that so that you have a product you can actually invest in called the derivatives. And so that those are some of the things.
Who derivative ni mnyama gani? That's what people are asking,
exactly.
Right? So we want to understand.
Exactly. And we many other things. We talk about collective investment schemes. We talk about REITs. These are all very jargon. At the end of the day, sums up to something. But one thing I can assure our fellow Kenyans as well as our brothers and sisters in the diaspora is that at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is make sure that each of these investment opportunities has the least somebody can invest in is accessible to everybody.
Right.
So instead of it being, let's say, 50,000 per unit, we're taking it down to 500 shillings per unit, so that now you can invest in, and you can actually put in something everywhere. And the best investment for those people who generally invest is you invest when it is bad, and it will grow better to reward. Absolutely. So even our stock market, as we know it now, is going to rebound. It has had a long stretch of, but with this new regime, let me put it this way, with the sense, because the president himself has been to the stock market now for the third time. This morning, in the coffee exchange, the deputy was there on his behalf. Had it not been for other reasons, he was on the program. So this is the third time within a short period of time that he's been there. And that shows the level of commitment they have to this thing. I'm sure the policies are going to be there, although the country, of course, is going through some difficult time, at least for the past, economic times, but things are on the up. So we're asking people to start looking at investing in those major companies that their stocks today are, at a very shilling or something small. Throw something in there. And the moment you do that, leave it there and give it another 5 years. You will be surprised. Within that, there will be an upturn and a downturn, and you can decide when to exit. And that is the play. That's the greatness of it. And we'll I think with our Diaspora Affairs State Department, I think we want to be able to come together so that we are actually providing value for our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, and to allow them to invest back home and be part of the nation building as they are already. One of the highest segments is the remittance business, and we appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. And so I think as we work more together, we will see remittances go up in terms of investment, because we want Kenyans to put their money in Kenya because it is profitable to do so, I think is what Shamia said. So I think with those many remarks, gentlemen, I think this is has been such a useful conversation. You have demystified a lot of things that Kenyans think about and ask questions about, but also you've given us and the diaspora information that makes a lot of sense and with clarity about where do I go from here.
Absolutely.
So we will share more information, as we said. Diaspora, look out for our information segments that will be coming up on how to invest back home, but also information on the CMA and the various available products. And we look forward, gentlemen, to working with you. Thank you so much for coming here.
Thank you so much.
Asante sana.